Okay. And then, so if I look on this, I'm gonna change this to B edge. So you see how it's got kind of like red circles over this, so it's close to what it gets you as close to it as possible with the scratches and everything else. Okay, so then we have to do small adjustments. Okay, so we know with silhouette the first one is going to be, there's never a 2.54, so it's going to be 1.4 millimeters. Okay, and this is going to be 2. The first one is going to be always 2, and we can, instead of 6.94, it's always going to be either 0.0 or 0.5. It's never really a 6.94. So I'm going to say maybe we'll do 6.95 on this, or even 6.90. That much of a difference is not really gonna, you know what I mean? And then the other one, kind of just like this, 6.1 and then 6.25. That's a 15 difference, right? So 6.9. So the next one will be maybe a 7.05. So that will be 5 away, and then 7.05. Okay. So from the 6.9, I'm just doing a 0.15 based on this, and then next one. Go to the first one. You can change that from center to B edge. It's always going to be 2 first in, and then instead of 4.74, I'm going to do 4.7. Okay, so that's 2 in there. I'm sorry, yeah, and that's going to be 1.4. Okay, and then next one, that's 2.26. That's going to be 1.4 as well. So it's good to just kind of overlook that and just make sure you got everything good. Center to B edge. Again, the second one is always 5. And then what did I put the other one as? 4.70. So I'm going to put that at 4.70 because the tempo is always the same. Right?
And diameter?
Yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing there, but it's just a picture. Okay. All right. So, layout. Yes, confirm. Okay. So give me 1 second. Let me just confirm something here. Get to the right. So this is actually going to be the. Yeah, so actually this is the one that's going to be the because I'm looking at the left on this, but I'm looking at the right on this. So this is actually the temporal. This is the temporal. That's the nasal there. Does that make sense? Sorry, a little confusing. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta switch it around.
Oh, yeah, exactly. All right, so that needs to be gone. That was an extra hole right there. So I'm just going across 4.7. That's the one that's supposed to be 4.7, 4.7 on this as well. 6.9. Okay. And that's 4.7 inside. So that's going to be 0.15. So 4.55, right? Yeah, 4.55. So that's 0.15 lower. It's lower that way. That's the temporal. So it's lower going up, and that's the nasal. It's the same. So 1.4, 4.55. So it was 2 and then 5 in, and 4.7 from 4.55. Okay, so it's a little 0.15 up. And the 2 here, 6.9, 6.9, and 6.9. So the nasal is straight. Sorry, I know that was a little bit overrun, but
Got it.
did I confuse you? No. You sure? Okay. So we're ready to block. So we go to layout. We basically need to put in our patient PD.
Can you do an eye size?
What is it,
Oh.
sorry?
I think it's 61.
Give me a 61.
61, okay. 61, and there's no OC height. But your axis, you said it was 110, and then is it 65?
65.
65, okay. And then what's the job name you want to call that?
COMBS.
COMBS?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first name?
John.
John, so I put J. Combs J, okay? Save. It's got AR on there. 2-point polish, safety bevel. Okay? Now we're gonna go to block. So I need to redo this.
So you line it up there till it's green? Is that right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take this. Okay. Okay. Do you want to do the left? You want to try that?
Yep.
Take it red.
So the colors are just to distinguish left and right?
Yeah. But you also got white ones. So it's always best, unless you're using green and red for right and left, is you can always put an R on your right lens and L on your left lens.
I'm probably asking questions that came from the first
That's
session
okay.
that I wasn't
No,
here.
No worries. It's all good. Step on there pretty good? Cool. Alright. So now let's go ahead and go to data. Bring it over as Combs J.
Oops, you did Combs L.
No.
Tap in J. And then J. There we go. Cool. And then go ahead and hit that one. And then you just want to verify that it's the right job. 19, 61, 16, and yep, so you know it's the right job. And then hit start.